And hello, YouTube, Twitter, and whoever is watching. Today we are with only 3 of our members due to, just life. So that means we get to have Hainer today. The party left off at the gates of Krezk, and a storm is very close on the horizon. So...
Is it like a supercell storm?
You really can't tell just because of the tree line. Like, it still hasn't quite come on top of you yet.
Okay.
So, would my party like to give a quick recap of what has happened?
I found me.
Yeah. I'm sorry, this map is super zoomed out, and each of these squares is something ridiculous. Yeah, every square is 50 feet.
Okay. Well,
Fun. We ended up killing Strahd. The game is now over. And thanks for coming.
You actually shook me for a second. It's like, what the hell happened?
We killed Strahd.
I'm the GM, I don't remember this.
Yeah.
We burned down Castle Ravenloft and freed the area from whatever plague was occurring.
At this point, I'm pretty sure the party is the plague.
Yes.
all I really remember
Totally.
is Shump getting tortured, and we spoke to a deadhead for like a while.
That Zexozera blew up.
Set on fire.
Yeah, we talked to a talking head, like dead head 5 times or something like that.
Also, we had found several bodies. One of them may be the son of a person back in Thalaki, or maybe not. We have no idea.
And the party had decided with the storm coming in, it'd be better to try to get ahead of it and to find shelter somewhere, well, hopefully within walls before the storm actually hit. So,
And tornado just comes and wipes out this entire town.
So with the very odd direction of this storm moving, instead of west to east, and it is moving east to west, they felt as if they couldn't make it to Vallaki before the storm hit, so they chose to go to Krezk instead. And if that seems to be all, we may continue.
Okay.
The air grows colder as you approach the walled settlement. 2 towers with peaked roofs flank a stone archway, into which is set a pair 12-foot-tall ironbound wooden doors. Carved into the arch above the door is a name, Krezk. These walls that extend from the gatehouse are 20 feet high. Atop the parapet you see 4 figures wearing fur hats and clutching spears. They watch you nervously.
Better be scared.
It's
Sorry.
an arch, it may not be nervous. That sounds like bad defense if the guards are nervous and they see people.
And they should, considering this party, they probably should be nervous. I'll be surprised if they let us into the city. Hello there, guards.
I'm one of the few good characters in this party.
Hello, guards. Hey, there's this storm coming. Would you mind if we take shelter in your settlement?
The guards seem very hesitant and start talking amongst themselves.
Got old.
One of them actually seems to leave the group and moving somewhere rather quickly.
Good.
After about 2 minutes, a small, about 1.5 inches wide slot opens up one of the doors, and you see a pair of eyes looking back at you. What are your intentions?
Just want a place to stay for the night, and I also heard that there was an abbey here, and as a scholar of religious lore myself, I would be rather interested in visiting. If my friends need to stay out here, that's perfectly fine. I completely understand that. They have a bit of a infamous reputation, shall we say, in Boravia.
The wizard looks just sideways, glances, and glares at you.
You're the one that burned the head. Oh,
I didn't even say anything. I'm just staring at you.
That's
Could
about
help.
time for me to have a snack, huh?
eyes are just staring at me.
Holy fuck, that is rich.
So rich. What the fuck?
Walmart's really stepping up their bakery game
I'm
then.
not good with rich sweets. This is too much.
Sounds like it's more for me. Alright. So... Alright, I actually do have to do this.
No.
Alright. After a couple loud cracks of thunder coming from the east, one of the guards actually screams. He seems a
Are you
bit
afraid of
shook.
lightning?
It's one of the guards up top at the gate. They're at
Oh,
the wall.
Okay.
And he seems
Raven.
a bit unnerved. After a couple seconds of confusion, another loud crack of lightning, or another bolt of lightning lights up the sky, and a small flock of dead birds start descending from the sky.
Alright, so not to sound pushy, but can we get it now, or?
Do a religion check just to see if this is a natural or supernatural phenomenon.
It definitely seems like it was not coincidence that those birds were hit.
Do I know anything beyond that?
Not really. Zexel, why don't you give me a Arcana check, for the lightning?
17.
You notice that the lightning itself was definitely a form of magic rather than a natural occurrence.
I say this to the party. This is magical lightning, and I don't think we should be outside, or else we're probably going to be struck. So, my dear guards, if you would please let us in, that would be appreciated. In fact, if you want to, I could give you 20 gold to let us in.
Why do you roll animal handling?
Oh, I was scrolling through my sheet. I didn't know.
Alright, the guard says, alright, get in, and opens the door. 3 more guards. Two of the ones you saw up top are actually standing at the ground now, with the door. And about the moment you start to step into it, one of the guards gets struck in the neck by an arrow.
Okay.
So...
Initiative.
What? But why?
I have to hide you. Why does your token keep popping up?
Double Kalen tokens.
Because I'm the dual aspects of the Raven Queen. I am both death and life. That is why.
You're about to be dead. I will I will yeet people out of existence if need be.
So are we rolling initiative?
I gotta get everything up, but hang on, let me clear.
Click your tokens.
I did click my token. I clicked the wrong token that he took away, that he yeeted.
Hang on. Why the fuck? Well, I can easily do this, so. Here. Your token is now set to you. If you roll, I'll give you that initiative back. Why the fuck ain't you popping up?
Is it not popping up? I clicked the token. I did.
Where?
Clicked it, and it should have done that thing.
Alright. You originally rolled a 4.
Yes.
I like the 18 better, but okay.
It's only fair.
Also, I mean, even Chunwa rolled a 1 on natural.
Yeah. Oh, I clicked it twice.
Yeah.
Fuck.
There. Actually, this kind of fits.
We are not noticing.
We're not ready.
You know what? Just, where's my little dice bag?
That sounds really satisfying.
It is. Just for the sake, I don't want anyone knowing how many there actually are.
Alright, I'll look away so I don't know either.
I mean, Ziggy, you could always just
I don't know how to do it.
/GR.
I don't know how to do that.
It's /GR. Also, there is a GM button on the taskbar for that too.
I don't see a lot of shit.
No, for like the dice button on the taskbar.
There.
There's a GM button, and then you just
test.
You need to attack us.
Anyone? Anyone see that? No.
Nope.
Awesome.
No.
Sweet. So
I should wait. Why can't I move my token?
I'll give it to you in a second.
It's not even stealing the tokens.
This is going quickly from 0 to 100 really quick.
Oh, fuck. That's a hell of an initiative.
Oh, no.
Fuck.
1,000. 1,511. Wow.
It's not a bad initiative, admittedly. I think that
Like
person's going first tonight.
They're epic first. They're always first.
So, hang on. Let's see if this works for you. Please. Roll 20, I love you, but I hate you.
Love-hate relationship.
You can't change the 1511 to a 15 and 11?
No, hang on. I did.
There you go.
Yeah, I did everything I need to. Try to move your character now.
Doesn't work. Maybe if I do
Try to
that.
move that
Yeah,
one.
there we go. Now I have it.
Now yeet this one.
Boop. Okay. So, this is the part where things start to suck for me.
For you. Not for us.
It's because I have to be responsible.
It's such a tragedy, isn't it?
Why are you looking
Being
at my
responsible.
page? Get that, but fuck off. You're looking at the GM screen. You're giving yourself an unfair advantage.
I looked for 0.1 seconds.
Alright, don't look because I gotta find a couple other things.
I'll look at my phone.
So... Okay. Now, is there any way I can make it so you guys don't see me rolling this thing's attacks? Or should it just be set up for the GM already?
You can
Roll an
set it
attack
up
and let's see.
with. You can set it up with in their NPC sheets to whisper the rolls.
Okay. I do not see where to do that, so you know what? Fuck it.
Look at Owl Buddy's sheet,
Oh, wait, there it is.
and it says never whisper rolls to GM, never whisper rolls, and you just set it up like that. Like you could query whisper or toggle whisper.
That actually is amazing. Thank you.
You are welcome.
Yes, I do. And I accidentally clicked out of that. Okay.
Also, you can have it like don't auto roll or auto roll damage and crit.
Yeah. Okay. Now, the only thing that sucks is that part of this I don't have an actual sheet for in-game. So that's going to be fun.
There's no sheet within the Curse of Strahd handbook?
I would, for what I have right now, yes. But for what I need later, no. Alright. I'm guessing an 11 misses Chunwa.
Yeah, I think so. But let me double check just in case. I think my AC's like 15. So. Oh, my sheet froze. That's cool.
Then these two are going to stay.
Yeah, 15.
And it goes to Owl Buddy.
Alright. Owl Buddy will give will fly over to Chunwa. Oh, you didn't roll Hainer's initiative.
You right.
Don't want to forget who.
We'll count him as not being ordered for this round.
Okay. Our buddy will go, giving Chunwa the help action, and then he will hide behind Hainer. And that's our buddy's turn.
Tainer actually has pretty good initiative.
Oh yeah. For like next round, we can have that go.
Okay.
All right. It is now my turn.
I don't know why these guys' initiatives got fucked up, but yeah, it is.
Also, they're invisible.
I know. Trust me, I know.
Oh
yeah.
Do I need to do a perception check or something?
Yes, you do.
Oh.
You're being ambushed.
Oh, great. Perception, go. 20.
Alright. You're able to see a rather bloated-looking figure. Let me bring him forth.
I make a perception check, or wait?
There.
On your turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
If that is Zexel's turn, or if he wishes to do something, do it now.
Let's see. Bonus action spell. Nope. I believe as the wizard, I am done.
Okay, which brings us to Chaya.
Okay, do I have to roll perception?
Yeah, in order to find a new target other than the one that's been revealed, you will. And ignore the numbers for the other people in there. It's just, I don't know why it's set, but they're in the correct order. You do not notice anyone new.
Okay. So I'm going to open up by going ahead and casting.
It would have to be a
that's not-
bonus action because
Perception is
what
an action.
is an action. At least during combat, anyway.
Okay. We are in combat, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I think that's all I can do.
Okay. Which brings us to Chunhua. With her nat 1.
Yeah.
I probably should have had these pages marked for these.
Yeah,
No, I know what pages one of them is. I just forgot the page for the other one. That's all.
Right, let's play like that fingers, not hit the wrong thing.
They will. 15. You notice a rather disheveled looking woman. Okay. I'm gonna put this random piece of junk mail in there to mark my page. Which brings us to Hainer, who's just looking around, very confused. And he is just going to move up a few steps to try to get a closer look. That leads to a arrow being shot at Hainer. Holy fuck. A crit miss.
Wow.
Then that leads to... Do you have any bonuses in Dex? Because I think you gotta make a Dex save, my dude.
Who?
One of the people.
Oh.
Alright, he narrowly manages to avoid it. With a single word, you hear something in the woods say, "Charge them."
Cool.
And these creatures the figures change in front of you on their turn.
Of course. Werewolves. Great. God damn it.
Alright. He can move to here. And this one follows the same, using extra movement. Which brings us to Owl Buddy.
Owl Buddy will go, giving me the help action, and then hiding behind Hater. Owl Buddy's the best buddy.
I'm doing my best to not say the page number out loud in the monster manual, because knowing my luck, people would know exactly what I'm going for.
That is possibly true.
Yeah.
And that's Owl Buddy's turn.
And then second piece of junk mail in there to mark that. Okay, which brings us to Zexel's arrow.
I am going to do an amazing thing known as
Fireball?
I mean, they're not in a are they in a 20-foot square? I guess they are. Oh no, that wouldn't be a 20-foot square.
It would be a 20-foot circle. Hence the word ball.
20-foot radius sphere. Oh yeah.
Mhm.
I don't have
you
any spell slots for I don't have any spell slots for Fireball. I already used them previously, remember? So, Scorching Ray. Oh wait, I had the help action, so I'll roll 3 more times so that the 10, 9 miss, the 17, 11, and 9 and 22. That's how I'm doing it.
Alright. Oh.
At this target.
The 17 and 22 hit.
So 8 and 5 total.
So 13?
Yes.
You notice that as your spell actually gets close, it seems to, or the fire seems to dim a little bit before making contact.
Interesting. I hate it.
Which brings us to Chaya.
Are we near the corpse cart?
You are... yeah, the corpse cart is at the door.
And then I'm gonna raise the dead. Yeah. That thing.
You
Right?
could
Yeah,
spiritual
okay.
weapon. Also, the casting time is 1 minute, so
You'd be down for 10 rounds.
Oh,
This
yeah,
is
okay,
a
never
bad
mind.
idea
Don't do that.
during combat.
I'm just gonna cast spiritual weapon.
Okay. So I gotta give you a spiritual weapon.
Which is the Raven pick. War pick.
I'm gonna look up Warhammer and pick the one that has a pointy side.
War pick?
It's because I can't find a war pick in the art on Roll20.
Should be Iron Fang, although that's from a different campaign.
Yeah, but I don't... Please, thank you. Yeah.
It's the most exotic weapons.
War picks are just hammers, but with a spiky bit at the end.
Not exactly. They're more pointy than hammers.
I mean, some war picks have a hammer side.
They had the hammer at the back. I want to concentrate all that kinetic energy on the...
I'm giving you a pickaxe because that's the closest thing I could find at this moment.
Okay.
You able to see that easily? Or you want me to put a dot on it?
Where is it?
There.
Oh, right. There. Okay, though it blends into the background really well.
Controlled by... There, you should be able to move it now.
Okay, let's see. Can I? Yes, I can. I can move it. Cool.
Alright.
And
Yay, I'm competent to a
with the
degree.
bonus action... Yeah. So
Also,
with the
you
bonus
could-
action, I can...
Yeah. As a bonus action, you can't command it to attack something, I believe.
Kill this.
Actually, on the same turn, you because it's casting of a bonus action, and you can attack with the same turn.
All right, so casting time can be a bonus action and order to attack. Awesome.
Right, so, yeah, I attack 25-19.
All right, that hits.
And there
it
we go.
is a magical weapon, I believe.
Well, it's 10 force damage.
True.
Force isn't physical damage. So.
True. All right, which brings us to Chunwa.
Okay.
It's not dead yet? Oh.
If
No.
I'm remembering this correctly, werewolves take the most damage made of silver or magical means, right?
You can roll. I mean, I will say you can use your free action to confirm it with the party, or you yourself can use a Arcana check to see what that werewolf is resistant to.
What kind of monster is a werewolf?
It's a beast.
So I don't get a bonus to check that one then.
Why? What do you get a bonus to?
Wisdom checks.
No.
Intelligence checks to check the information of fey fiends and undead.
It's not a fey fiend or undead.
Yeah, I know.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. I won't get a bonus or have an advantage on wisdom or intelligence check to see what I know about it.
You could charge into it and use your silver weapon.
I don't want to get close to it though because I might get lycanthropy, so I'm trying to save that for later.
They are considered humanoids and shape changers.
I don't want to get close to it yet because I don't want to risk lycanthropy. Well, there's 3 of them.
Well, you're 5th level, so you could fire 2 Eldritch Blasts at them.
That's what I was planning to do. So, let me zoom in real quick. Wait, since I get 2 per attack round, that means I actually get to fire it 4 times.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Hit it the 4th time, please. Thank you.
Yep. You clicked it 5 times.
Did I?
Yes.
It's because I thought when I hit the 4th one, it didn't go through. I ignored the last one.
Yeah.
So I'm targeting the one that's...
I'm taking the first 3 rolls. Or the first 4.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Alright, so the 8 missed.
So I'm targeting this one.
This one?
Yeah, the one that's directly in my path.
Alright. 5, 6, and one more.
Hold on, it's clicking it, but it's not doing it. There we go. That's all 3.
And so 11 in total. Alright. Which brings us to Hainer, who is still just kind of standing around very confused for a second, then going in with his spear. Or, hang on, let me make sure what weapon he has, because I don't think he has a spear. I know he has the
Great
javelin.
sword.
He doesn't have a great sword, he has a long sword.
I'm going to refresh the page and see if that helps.
And he's going to swing both hands at his long sword at this.
You mean what?
He also has to move closer.
Yeah, he is.
Critical hit.
And it does 0 damage.
What?
A werewolf with the basic steel longsword.
The crit doesn't matter.
Nope.
Oh.
Our old friends.
Haters.
How we missed you.
Which brings us to him.
Really need to get lots of silver.
Doesn't matter. He's gonna aim at Chunwa.
I'm all the way over there, or is he moving?
He moved. Yeah, 11. That's a miss. Then... Okay. Brings us to this one. Who's going to... make his bite and then his claw at Hainer. Alright, that's a miss. Then a claw is a hit for 7 slashing on Hainer.
Who's controlling Hainer today?
That would be Chaya, because the night has not ended.
Oh, okay.
Chaya,
so-
tell the barbarian what to do on your turn.
Then this one's gonna attack the mage.
Oh no.
Bite attack.
My AC's 13.
That's a hit.
That's a hit.
You might want to make that saving throw.
Con save?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll change your
14.
health. That is a pass on the con save. I'll change your health for you. You should be at 38 now. And now for the claw. 21 for another 6.
Oh my god.
Ow.
Each.
You have to make another save, right?
No,
Not
that's
the
only
claw?
to the bite.
Oh, okay. That's good.
Which brings us to Owl Buddy.
Our buddy is going to be the bestest buddy, and because he is the best, he has keen hearing and sight. He is going to perceive the asshole, or try to.
That is a fail.
Oh no! And then he's gonna travel over to Chaya because he already used his action to try and help the party.
Please. I'm trying to be an evil person and take a peek at everyone's ACs. That would bring us to Zexel Zera.
I'm going to move myself forward, go full on Azamar Scourge, mask off because fuck this guy in particular. So he takes my level, half my level in radiant damage.
Which would be 2 damage.
And then I'm going to go and use the Sun Sword in a 2-handed slash.
Okay.
Or try to.
That is... Hang on. Let me make sure. Yeah.
Well, it's 11, so
that's a miss. Yeah, that's a miss. Why is this trying to make me edit the spear? I didn't even click the damn spear.
I don't know. It causes that too, and it's annoying.
There you go, Chaya. Your turn.
Hey. So I have control of Hainer.
Yep. You can order him to do what you wish him to do.
Hainer. Get that guy off the wizard.
Okay, he will do that to the best of his ability on his next turn.
Okay, do I still... Is that an action, or...
A free action would be to... free actions are just to talk to people. You're essentially just talking to Hainer.
Just talking to Hainer. Okay, cool. I am going to, I guess, cast Sacred Flame.
Okay.
Oh, actually, I'm going to use Guiding Bolt.
Okay.
Do that.
Nat 20.
Okay. this guy. I just want, I was afraid that Hayner wouldn't be able to see him, so I just figured guiding bolt will help.
Alright, so go ahead, roll for damage. 11 plus 13. Plus...
Oh, and because guiding bolt is a regular action, you can still use your spiritual weapon, which now
Right.
has advantage.
Alright, is that 5 and 3 added onto the 11 and 13?
Yes.
So that'd be 22 damage going, or 32 actually.
A lot of damage.
Yeah. That thing got hit pretty hard.
Also, spiritual weapon has advantage now.
Exactly. So, how's he looking? Is he bloodied or?
He is very, very injured. Well, she. That was the woman.
She.
Yeah.
She's also burned by radiant damage.
Yeah, there's a lot of missing fur and a lot of blood being spit up right now.
Attack was great with spiritual weapon.
That's what I'm doing.
Okay. I'll move it closer for you.
So that way. Oh, it did roll with advantage the first time. Okay.
So
I'm assuming
I have it set up for automatic advantage, simply because I know people are forgetful, myself included. So 25 hits.
And I guess, level.
At this point, it doesn't matter which fucking one you click.
Additional 12.
So, your spiritual weapon swings violently straight down onto the wolf's head, piercing its skull, and it just falls limp.
That was a good turn.
Also, I guess you should tell Hayner to just focus on that one now.
I already used the free action.
On the other one.
Oh.
Hayner, focus on the other one. I covered the other one. That's good.
Which brings us to Chunwa.
So, the same thing as last time. Go for the one that's in front of Hayner. It's like, okay, 2, 3, 2 and 4.
Not right now. No, you don't.
So 4 is a crit miss.
Yeah, and Hayner has to roll a dex save. He fails. Yeah, roll damage for Hayner real quick.
First.
Yeah, and then all of them hit. -2.
Why are all of these so?
-8.
Because it's 1d10.
Tell her she can't do this again. Which brings us to Hayner. So...
Protect the wizard. He doesn't like being shot.
And
Did pretty well.
Hayner is going... His eyes are going to glow bright red as he goes into his rage. And he's going to swing his sword again at Lycan, not knowing any better. Why are these fucking things increasing? Every round, the number increases.
I don't know. They just are.
Alright.
You could set them back to their original.
Well, that one's gone.
existence.
Then it's going to shoot another arrow. Actually, it's going to shoot an arrow at Zexel.
Oh no. Considering their stealth, they have advantage.
13.
That hits.
You're going to need to make a Constitution save.
15.
Okay. So you take 19 damage.
Ow.
Well, 7 piercing and 12 poison.
That could have been worse.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you're looking... Zexel, you're looking pretty bloodied up there.
Wait, isn't the 19 half because they passed the con save?
That was half.
Fuck.
That 12 poison damage was half.
Damn. I would have been downed, possibly.
Zal almost got downed. Oh, now what? And then... Fuck, I really don't want to do this with Nympheus being away.
I hate being shot with crossbows. This reminds me when I was a warlock being shot.
Oh, you're gonna hate this even more in a little bit.
I hate it already.
Oh no, you're gonna hate it more.
Don't tell me there's someone else going to hit me.
Well, I don't want to do this just yet because, well, this encounter is supposed to be for her. And, of course, our niece kinda just decides she randomly needs people as it happens. So, you know what, you know what, that's what I'm gonna do. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do.
She didn't answer, so I'm going to keep my phone until she comes back.
Alright. Well, this is gonna interest you. Because the body that was just dropped, something just kind of appeared next to it.
That's sweet.
Chunhua, why don't you give me a, Arcana check real quick.
I hate that the fucking character sheet freezes when I leave it popped out. You said Arcana?
Yeah. You notice it instantly to be an intellect devourer. A member, or something that is, in the dominion of the Illithids, the Mind Flayers. That. And it had just kind of popped out of this werewolf.
The wizard is not happy.
It's making a run towards the cart of dead people. So
it popped out as a werewolf?
yes. It's making a run towards the dead people.
I'm not going to do anything about that.
You could kill it.
But it, I mean, we still have to go through our turns, right?
Yes.
Do anything about
I'm
it.
just letting you know.
Okay.
The other one is going to attack Hainer. I'm curious if Hainer should even have to make these things, or the saves, for the lycanthropy, because can Warforged even get lycanthropy?
I mean,
don't think so.
Warforged can be healed by magic because they're not considered constructs. And they could even
Uh,
worship gods and stuff within the lore
yeah,
itself.
but that's because they're sentient.
Yeah,
So they have their own egos, and therefore they have a soul. So yes, they can.
yes, because lycanthropy, as we discussed several times, is a curse on the body and soul. So, okay. It's just going to be very confusing where that fur is coming from.
Okay. Owl Buddy is going to again try finding where the crossbow asshole is with a 15.
You actually managed to find him. There. I'm
And
happy I didn't reveal the wrong token.
That's Owl Buddy's turn.
Okay. Which brings us to Zexel's arrow.
And I'm going. I hate I don't have Fireball, but I could do the world's next best thing. I'm going to grease the spot where that fucking assassin is.
Alright.
Who would want us dead? Well, okay, I asked that, but this party.
So it's focused on him, and he has to do a dex save.
Okay. Dex save is...
That is a spell save of 15.
I'm trying to find his dex roll thing.
So needs to get a 15 or higher. He failed. He's prone.
Which brings us to Chaya.
Do I know what this?
I
What this
don't
little-
know. These are just changing on their own. All these numbers have been changing.
Except mine, that's what it was.
Because fuck you.
Even Shaya's changed.
I know, it's confusing the hell out of me.
I don't know.
Luckily, I'm remembering where the fuck everyone needs to be.
So, Zexel, how are you holding up?
I am terrible.
What?
I am terrible. I require healing.
Alright,
I'm expecting a Gears of War voice. Revive me!
I dislike Gears of War.
I had good memories with it. Looking back at it, it's like, it's a cool game, but not for me. What one?
alright, what can I... Channel Divinity. How much does
Healing
that do?
word.
There's 5. You can have
Save
one
your
now.
channel divinities. Use healing word instead.
Channel Divinity is free.
Yeah, but it takes an action to use.
Any
Also,
spell that I use is going to take an action.
Healing word is a bonus action.
Yeah, but using healing... Well, I guess no matter what, you could use your pickaxe.
That's true. I can just use my pickaxe. My effective little pickaxe. Okay.
Your life cleric channel divinity is 5 times your level.
Oh my fucking god.
I'm gonna use Channel Divinity. I'm gonna hold up my symbol of the Raven Queen and channel
I'm
it
just
towards-
scooching everyone over. So we can have a more accurate representation of where this little bastard is. Alright?
Okay. Choose which effective grade you must. Okay.
And this is still about here. So I don't want anyone freaking out.
Oh, does it heal? The ability.
That's not the actual. That's not the life cleric one.
No, that's not the life cleric's heal. Weird. I thought I put it in.
I guess you did not.
Meh, that happens.
Happens.
Life preserve life is
That is
that.
definitely a combination of flavors.
5 times. So I heals all. What's my level? Level 4, 5?
You're 5. Everyone
Right,
in
so
the
I-
party is level 5.
Yeah. So I heals all for 5 times my cleric level, which is 25 hit points.
I
Through
can't
my-
go. I can't be healed past halfway, so I get up to like 22.
Why can't you be?
Just rules.
Yeah, it says in the rules of preserve life.
Oh, did I not read it?
This
Yeah.
feature can restore
Oh,
a
okay,
creature
got it.
no more
Yeah,
than
alright,
half its
so-
maximum hit points. Alright.
Alright, cool.
And cannot be used on Hainer.
I don't feel good.
Oh, too much rich stuff?
Yep. That lemon bite and then that Cadbury egg, my stomach is like, fuck you.
Welcome to
Okay.
Easter time. Alright, that's it? Or are you going to
So,
use
yeah.
your pick?
I'm gonna use my pick.
Okay. You guessing you want to move it down to the werewolf?
Whoops. Yes.
Okay.
Where's my pick? There it is. Yes, move it down to there.
I'm keeping track of
And
everything.
So. And go over here.
And no
to
advantage.
Spell. So let me. There we go.
It shouldn't
and
be in
down
your
here.
attacks and spellcasting, Galen.
That is a hit. Okay. Which brings
And
us
it
to
whack-
Chunhua.
He's not a fiend, right?
He is not a... The werewolf is not a fiend.
I'm asking about the intellect devourer.
The intellect devourer is an aberration.
Okay, so no. Well, either way, with Chunhua, once she sees an eldritch being, it's tunnel vision go time. So,
Yeah.
I am going to run up on that bitch. Can you move me as close as I can get to it?
You can actually reach it right now.
Alright, give me over there.
You want to be diagonal or dead next?
Dead next.
Okay.
And then... pull out-
It's just since she's using the tablet that has a very cracked and sharp screen,
and small.
yeah, and small, it's hard for her to get distances right.
So, is a 23 a hit?
Yes.
Yes, and damage.
Oh my god.
4 slashing.
Magic slash.
Oh, but I get 2 attacks per turn. Hold on. Let me roll the other halberd. Before I forget about that. Did I click it?
That is a hit. Yeah. Okay.
13 magic slashing.
Both of your attacks seem to just glide off of it.
Did it take any damage?
It does not look like it.
Wow.
You know what? You know what? I can't do that.
What?
Next turn you can make another check to see why.
Okay.
Because while it is something you want to kill, you typically, due to the nature of them, you don't see intellect devourers unless it's trying to kill you.
I can always try and magic attack next turn.
Yeah. Which brings us to Hainer, who is throwing down his sword and instead punching the werewolf.
Here, you have a sword. Why are you doing this?
He can't deal damage to the werewolf.
His next train of thought is sword don't work. His fist.
He doesn't have an unarmed attack, so I have to do this.
That's just 1d20 plus his strength.
Yeah, I know. Miss. Again. Anyways. Hayner is now very, very, very angry.
Good job, Peter.
Uh,
I believe
Up to
you.
60 free initiative.
I don't know. It's changing on its own. Okay?
It's initiative.
This is impressive initiative, I have to say.
Alright.
It's difficult terrain, and he has to spend half his movement to get up.
Yep. But he's not moving. He's just getting up and taking a shot at Chunwa with his crossbow.
Who's firing at me?
The assassin?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Who dealt what was possibly 25 points of poison damage last turn.
Oh, I was gone when that happened.
That's a hit. Make a Constitution save.
Okay.
Because that's a lot of damage.
Wait, I have a fear of getting poisoned.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Do I know he's firing poison?
You're gonna feel it.
Fuck. I'm about to freak out.
Yeah, I know. This
Okay.
entire encounter is meant to torment you.
Constitution?
So, yeah.
You passed that, so you're taking 20 damage. 11 of which is poison.
Ooh.
Go ahead and make a wisdom save to try to keep yourself composed.
Thank God I have 6 plus wisdom.
Wisdom, not charisma.
Why? My fat fingers, I'm sorry.
You fail.
Fuck!
You are now frightened. Which brings us to this intellect devourer. And he is going to try to move that extra 15 feet to try to get to those bodies and try to take control of one. I forget, can they use a reaction while they're frightened?
Normally no. Or it would be at disadvantage if you do.
Disadvantage on attack rolls. Yeah, so it'd be... Alright, it's just you can't willingly move closer towards the source of the fear. So, Junhua, that invokes attack of opportunity with melee.
On that.
Yes.
Oh, it's trying to run from me?
Not run from you, per se.
Does
Move
my
away
multi-attack
from-
apply during attacks of opportunity?
No.
Okay. Why did I do that again?
Either way, it's
that
at...
doesn't work.
Either way, that hit.
Either way, it does no damage.
Yeah. I should have went for a magic attack.
And then it is going to take over this body.
I'll use the logic that
As it's-
because I'm frightened, I didn't even think about the fact that it wouldn't work. That's funny.
Actually, Chunwa, unless you have a specific feat, you can't use magic for opportunity attacks.
Oh, really?
You require Warcaster.
Oh,
You require the Warcaster feat to do so.
interesting.
Uh,
So I guess that's really helpful if you're a spell user to try and get that.
yeah. So, it took over one of the bodies of the dead people.
Oh no.
And that's the end of its turn. Bringing us to the second werewolf, who's going to do its usual song and dance against Hayner.
At least he's being a good tank, if nothing else.
13, that's a miss. That one bite attack is hit.
Good.
Fucking claw attacks are reliable, though.
We don't need a toddler level.
Oh wait, he
construct
resists now.
obtaining.
So,
Yeah, he takes half damage rounded down.
yeah.
Tanner with lycanthropy would probably be terrifying just because he's an idiot.
which
That'd
brings
be the end
us
of us.
to Owl Buddy.
All right. There's no other mystery people, so our buddy
That you know
is
of.
going to be as
Fair point.
you caused me to be paranoid, and I hate it. But
Hey, you asked for this.
I mean, I
keep
do.
going to reach for it. Hold
But
on,
anyway,
and I'm looking.
do 19? Do I see anything else?
No. You don't see anything.
Well, Owl Buddy, of course. But anyway, Owl Buddy will go a light on Chea's shoulder because he is the best buddy, and that's his.
Okay.
Oh, owl.
Zexel Zera.
Zixel Zera is rightfully pissed off a lot, and he's so he's going to
Don't be looking.
magic missile the assassin.
Okay. Fuck, I need the player's handbook. If you want, I just don't know.
And he
I think it's in there.
this is going to be cast at second level, so this is 4 bolts. So 7, 7, 10, and 7.
Okay.
Because they're adding radiant damage to them.
So 31 damage.
Magic missile is reliable damage.
He seems very, very angry now.
He
He's not
deserved it
quite
for hitting
bloody.
me.
He's not quite bloody, but my chips!
I'm sorry.
You fucking destroyed them!
I'm sorry. But I got it for you.
I appreciate it, but my chips.
And then I'm going to move
Okay.
over here. And that's my turn.
Okay, so Chaya. It's adding every time. I don't know why.
I can't really want to keep getting that.
I'm up to 24. Yay.
I'm about to put you at 0.
Alrighty. So, let's see, what was it that I wanted to do? So how is,
Chea's initiative initially was 4, so
Yeah.
how is, Megan's, health looking?
I think I've only lost 20, so I'm doing pretty okay. Right.
So you're fine?
Yeah, I'm not even half yet.
Alright, cool. So, because of that, you go ahead and use Guiding Bolt. Wolf. Okay. That hit?
I don't want to accidentally click an attack. Yes. Minus 16. Which brings us to Chunhua.
Oh, no, not yet, because I still have a spiritual weapon.
Okay.
This is blocking my character sheet button.
Brings me down.
I
There.
can't do
Okay.
anything about that.
I know. But she's like,
Use the spiritual weapon to whack. Oh, and also it's glowing, and I get this with advantage. So yay.
Crit.
Alright.
13. It is very, very angry. It is bloodied, and it is angry. Which brings us... So, Junhua, you are frightened.
Yeah, what can I do with this state?
This will tell you literally everything you need to know about frightened.
You can use a wisdom throw to knock some sense into yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Is the assassin in my line of sight?
Yes. You cannot willingly go closer to him, either.
Oh, I don't plan on it, but...
But you have disadvantage on the wisdom throw.
Mm-hmm.
Is the wisdom throw like a free thing I could do, or would that take up my turn?
It would be an action.
Okay. Why is my character sheet not... Okay.
You also have
You got chubby
disadvantage on
fingers.
I know.
all your attacks if you don't get rid of the stat.
Alright. She's trying to get her character sheet to load up.
Yeah, it's fine. Can you do a wisdom thing for me?
I really don't like Roll20 on mobile. It is super annoying.
Let me see if I can...
It also doesn't work sometimes.
Yeah, for me, that's...
16. You are now... You have a bit of sense knocked into yourself.
Okay. And... Even though he's in my line of sight, is he in my range?
He's 40 feet away.
Yeah.
I don't know if my blood curse would reach him then. Because my character sheet won't move to reach fine.
Then
You can move
fucking
closer.
Ask me to do it.
I can't move closer if I'm so frightened.
No, you are not frightened anymore. You passed your saving throw.
Okay.
You're allowed to move closer to him. The only thing is that you can't take a full action.
Yeah. Oh, my character sheet finished loading.
Whatever, I could pop that back up in like a moment's notice.
So, let me see if my blood curse can reach him.
I need to keep that open because I need this.
Nope, he's just a little too far away. So, that'll be the...
You can move closer.
Move... Okay, yeah, do that with me.
How much?
So he's 45 feet away from me?
He's 40.
Just 40?
Yes.
Okay, move me like 10 feet.
So here?
Yeah.
There.
And now since he's 30 feet away, this can work. Blood curse of mutual session.
Okay.
Try to click it to take a 3 hit.
What the fuck?
Here. You just get to be all try to do it.
There it is. Alright, so it just happens. He doesn't get a choice.
Yeah.
Okay. That's the end of your turn?
Yes.
Hayner is going to make a grapple attempt against this werewolf. It does technically get a chance against it.
Is Chunwa amplifying that?
What the fuck?
Wow, a natural 20 versus a natural 20.
Which means they have to roll again.
Oh, take it.
It's
No,
like
I'm not amplifying it.
there's like a 1/40th of a chance that actually happens.
Hayner, no.
No, that was the werewolf Shun. Oh no, that was Hayner.
So he
Goes from a
fails.
natural 20 to a natural 1.
So I'm gonna say, since it was more of a roll-off on the second one, then that one doesn't really count. It's just, it had to be a deciding factor. Hayner just fails his grapple.
Gainer.
It's
And-
Hayner.
Hayner.
At this point, you can almost see steam coming off of his head.
He's so
An angry robot.
Which brings us to the assassin.
Speaking of no, Chunwa, I'm asking if you amplified your curse.
She did not.
Nope.
Hayner's getting more pissed off because he just wants to hurt this thing.
Or hater.
And the assassin is going to make another shot at Zexel.
He's up to 75.
Am I kind of covered by
Who's he attacking?
I don't think that matters because they got a 22.
Who are they attacking?
Zexel.
me?
Yeah.
And this is going to hurt.
Plus 24.
A lot.
Oh!
Oh my god.
I'm down. I'm at 0.
Axel.
God damn, just the poison alone took him.
I'm at 0. I'm unconscious.
And that's why I didn't want to amplify. Because if something like that happened, I'd be dead.
Oh, I'm gonna have to revive Axel. Yay.
And then the commoner is going to run at you. And just, they're just going to make a unarmed attack against, Chaya.
What? What did I do to the commoner?
That's a miss. Well, the commoner has something wrong with them right now.
What?
The eldritch creature took over its body.
The eldritch creature. I don't know any of this. Chaya didn't succeed on her,
Yeah.
Her persistence.
She's just confused. She's like, what the fuck?
What the fuck is this? Let's see if
Exactly.
It's a bite attack.
Look, it's at 83.
It missed.
Amazing.
What the hell is this?
Miss. Alright. Which brings us to Owl Buddy.
Owl Buddy's owner is currently incapacitated.
Yeah, but he can still... Owl Buddy still has a mind of its own. He still controls it to a degree.
Owl Buddy is going to give Chaya the help action because he's the bestest of buddies, and he's going to fly over and alight on True Noir's shoulder. Just because he is the bestest of buddies.
Need his
And-
emotional support.
Yes.
How?
That's his turn. Yeah, so you have advantage on your attack.
Death saving throw Zexel's arrow.
I know, and it's terrifying.
I
know-
I'm going to use
I
Dread
know-
the Dying on the next turn, so or
It's
something to be
still-
terrified.
Yeah.
It's still a thing I need to do. Also, I know I've been joking about wanting to kill the wizard, but I also love the wizard. I failed
Rip.
once.
Yeah, there's people talking.
There's still 2 more. Also, spare the dying, or just getting straight up healed.
Well, if Zexel dies, I have things I need to say.
She's not going to die.
You never
Alright.
know.
Can you spare the dying on Zexel? Oh wait, no, or just straight up healing will help, right?
Healing would stabilize, I believe.
It wouldn't go any further.
It would stabilize. It depends on how much healing, really.
What if I just channel divinity on him?
You already did it, and you are already out of it.
Right, and I can do it again.
No, it says right in the rules text of Channel Divinity, you only can do it once.
Oh yeah,
until
only
you're
once
60.
per combat. All right. All right. Well, I see there's an assassin coming after me.
Oh no, I'm measuring stuff, that's all.
I mean, he's still green.
For the
I wish
assassin.
you could see the face he made when he was reading because it scares me. I don't know what he read, but the face he made has me scared.
Okay, so I'm going to use Cure Wounds on Zexel to get him back up.
Alright,
I'm at 8.
and you are now alive.
Yay. That sounds
Yay, I'm
8 HP.
I'm
You're
still
dead, Jay,
prone,
no matter
though.
what you say. Which,
And I'm going to call my and with my pick. I'm gonna. Can I get over there? Let's see. Can I actually get over there this turn?
I think you can.
You can send the
Whoops.
pick 60 feet within range.
No, I
so-
can't. Okay, so 60
No, it
feet.
can.
Yeah, I can get there.
Yes, it can move anywhere within 60 feet that you can see.
Even then,
Alright.
you could have it move there.
So I'm going to go. What the hell is this? And have the pick attack the commoner.
Okay.
I have no idea. Chai is just so confused. Like,
With
What?
She's in
advantage.
the middle of fighting werewolves and assassins, and the commoner just runs up.
a commoner just runs up.
Bitch!
She didn't see that Eldritch thing.
Yeah.
So she's just like, what the fuck?
That is a hit. If you somehow failed to kill this commoner... Okay, the commoner's dead.
I would be shocked.
Would have been a bad time.
It's
All right,
double
so
dead. This is already a corpse.
Commoner is dead.
How are we going to explain to whoever loved one this is that we had to kill them after they were already dead? Because an eldritch being entered its body.
We killed them
I don't know
twice.
that. Wait, an eldritch being? What is this eldritch being of which you speak?
Intellect devourer?
Yeah.
I just looked. Oh,
Right.
okay. That's why the commoner attacked me.
Okay.
Huh.
If that's the end of Chaya's turn, it goes to Chunwa.
Picked the wrong body.
Since the
Sure.
assassin has poison, I hate him. So, momentarily forgetting that an intellect devourer is near me, I'll attack him. He's still within 30 feet of me, right? He didn't move at all?
No, he did not move.
Okay.
Even if he... Yeah, he's exactly 30. That is a hit. Hit. Miss. Miss. So you got a crit and 2 hits.
Alright. Can I? Thank you. Alright.
I still don't see that one.
Okay.
So, 19 damage. Alright, which brings us to Hainer.
Who's so mad?
He's gonna try to grapple again. Because he doesn't know any better.
Hainer.
To be fair, these two have just been keeping each other busy.
Yeah, like I said, he's being a good tank if nothing else.
And nothing happens out of his turn. The assassin is going to shoot Chunwa again.
Okay. Mutual suffering is in effect. And
Doesn't matter if you die. Holy shit.
wait, I would also like to use Hellish Rebuke.
You have to do that on your turn, I believe.
No, it's a
it's a
reaction.
It's
Well,
a
either
reaction.
way,
Also,
you have
it's
to
within
survive
30
the hit.
feet.
You have to survive the hit, too.
Oh, okay.
So DC 15.
Yeah. Con save. And you're going to have to make a will save before Hellish Rebuke takes effect. That is
No,
a fail.
con save.
No.
No, yeah, that's an
It's still a
That's a
fail,
fail.
that's
So
fine.
that's still a double.
Will save, then.
Why?
Wrong save. There we go.
Alright, you pass that. You're still taking 36 damage.
Alright, now I need help.
And then you may use Hellish Rebuke. 16 barely hits.
Also at 60 feet.
Should
So
I
it
cast it
works.
at a higher level so it doesn't work?
Yes,
Alright,
as long as you have the slots.
I think I do. I'll go for a little bit.
Okay. So, dexterity save at 13. He takes 0 damage, I believe.
No, he takes half.
Nope. He has evasion.
What?
If the assassin is subjected to an effect that allows him to make a dexterity saving throw to take only half damage, it instead takes no damage if it succeeds a saving throw.
What the fuck? You bitch.
Chunwa, you have Hellish Rebuke set up incorrectly.
I do.
It's not a two hit. It's not a 2-hit spell.
Why do I have
It's
it
a
as a
dex
2-hit?
save.
What the fuck?
I don't
I
know.
don't know how I did that. Hold on, I'll try to fix it.
Okay.
Just get rid of the first check mark within attacks and spellcasting, and just have it originally at where you have the DC.
So, the Intellect Devourer is going to run back to the cart.
This is going to be a constant annoyance for me.
Well, you only have 2 bodies.
This is true.
Well, you have 2.5 bodies.
I can't see where it is.
I mean, technically, it will have the assassin's bodies too.
No idea. Well, we can figure this out after the session, right?
Yeah, I can't use it again anyway.
So, that brings us to our werewolf, who is still just kind of taking care of Anner. Miss. Not entirely thrilling combat between these two.
At this point, I
But it's
appreciate
funny.
that they're keeping each other occupied.
That is... Alright, so that brings us to Owl Buddy.
You know, it would be great if by the time we're done with this battle, their initiative is in the thousands.
It's not gonna be.
All right, Owl Buddy is going to give Chunwa May advantage, the help action, and that is his turn. And
That's fucked
I
up.
went unconscious, so my scourge thing turned off.
Mm-hmm.
I hate it. So that was Owl Buddy's turn. So when it becomes my turn, the assassin's not gonna have a good time.
I hope.
So I am going to magic missile 4 times on the assassin.
Okay. That's
6.
11.
Yeah.
This assassin is very, very, very bloodied. He is very fucked up looking.
He deserves it. He hit me
And
a
with
lot.
this barrage of magic missiles, he stumbles back a step or two.
And after I magic missile, I use my free action to ask Chea for healing, please.
What are you at? I'm at 6.
I'm at 8.
We're dying.
Yes.
All right,
Oh, actually, I'm at 9. I thought I was at 6.
it's my turn now. All
Yes.
right, cool. So I'm going to use Cure Wounds on Sexel because I'm nice.
That's what we're calling it now.
Oh yeah, this is including that's actually 12 because life
Yeah, 12
disciple of life, yes.
exactly. And then I take my pick. And I'm getting sick of Gainer having to just be over here, like, they're just slapping each other now, and it's not doing anything. So, with my pick, I'm going to attack the werewolf.
Yeah, I'd say that at this point, it's almost Hayner's even tickling him.
Oh, I'm not going to be so accommodating.
So you say.
Oh, I'll let the 18 speak.
That is a hit.
That's
For
7.
7.
Getting there.
Which brings us to Chunhua.
Firstly, I would like to use my first attack action to attack the assassin. Crit miss, that's cool. Great.
Chunwa, remember, as a Mar, you could heal yourself.
Chunhua, roll 1d20.
Okay. Did it roll?
5.
Will you
Yeah.
stop?
Alright. Yeah, okay.
Now what? Do I do the other
Your
bit?
spell, about halfway to the target, just turns into water and falls to the ground.
Okay. Does the other one hit?
The other one does not.
Okay, well then my second attack. See, I would heal myself, but I'm worried about the damage he could do with that poison. So
18 hits for 4. And the assassin falls, but not so much falls as dissipates. From the fog of the illusion, another figure appears. And Chunhua, why don't you give me another Arcana check? Nothing. You notice a deep rage burns inside your chest. Anger fills you as you remember this being haunting your dreams, your past. A mind flayer has stepped forward.
You know, I take a calculated risk by choosing to kill the assassin instead of healing myself, and this is what I get rewarded with.
As he appears, the words enter your mind. The Lord of this land will have your soul.
God? Not the lord of this land.
Which brings us to Hainer. He was just gonna kind of mind his own business and smack the werewolf again with another grapple attempt. Hainer. Hainer.
He's too angry to focus on it now.
Damn it,
it
Hainer.
depends.
Hainer falls
Oh.
to the ground.
He's just getting more pissed against his own fault.
Hi.
It hit 99. It won't go any higher. It's gonna be funny if it goes higher.
Phenomenal.
So here's the fucked up thing. Everyone's gonna have to roll a DC 15 intelligence saving throw.
Right now?
Yes. Because everyone's within the 60-foot cone.
Mind Flayer. Does this place have to be infected by those insects?
23.
DC 15, by the way.
DC
Megan, you
15
failed.
intelligence.
Watch Hainer pass.
If Tanner passes when I didn't, I'll be pissed.
Hainer passed.
Oh my god!
That's funny.
Today is not Tuesday.
Okay. This is why I was slightly pissed off, because they don't have Mind Flayer or Intellect Devours within this module, even though they're known to be within this plane.
Did a Mind Flayer get in through this for the Mist Estrade?
They can enter anywhere as long as they have permission of the Lords.
Because eldritch beings do whatever the fuck they want, and they don't care.
Pretty fucking much. That's, 27 damage, half to anyone who passed. Chun,
Goodbye.
yeah, you're down.
So 13.
I'll see y'all later.
And as you go down, he just starts walking towards you.
This is not good.
I'm down at 7 again.
So,
Fuck, I don't remember who I chose as my fucking patron, otherwise I'd be like, patron, help me.
I only have like one spell slot left.
This reminds me too much of the Baldur's Gate 3 trailer.
I never played it.
No, they just
It's not out yet.
No.
They just
I've
released
never
the
seen it
trailer
either.
recently.
Well, since the assassin is gone, I can...
Did everyone else live that?
Well, did everyone else take damage off of that?
I'm at 36 HP now.
I'm at 7.
Yeah, so everyone else is fine.
He passed, so he takes half.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no, he killed Owl Buddy.
Yeah, Owl Buddy's dead.
Why does he have to die so often?
To be fair, half of this was to make sure I could retcon something with Owl Buddy.
Owl Buddy's dead.
Alright, so
Then, due to... This is actually a...
Come in.
No, you can't be in here.
She has to give me that. Like,
Oh, alright. You got her phone?
No, I'm
Oh,
She won't
you
even
can't
hear.
be in here.
Oh, God.
I can't.
Mommy's not coming.
Why?
I don't know.
Fucking God.
Kinder.
I tell everyone this every fucking time. We can't watch her during these sessions. I actually had to do this. Don't like doing this when players are away. Okay.
Look, 99 initiative.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Alright, so now we have to fight a Mind Flayer.
Actually, so, who has the highest intelligence here? Or highest wisdom?
I think
The
that
cleric?
would be probably me. 18.
Because I actually have rules written for this encounter. I knew this is a very possible TPK, and I have rules written for it. Because this is based off of another adventurer's encounter.
I have 18 intelligence.
Alright, so you would notice that he seems to be listening to something. Like, particularly, there's something speaking to him.
There's an Elder Brain here, isn't there?
Which brings us to the werewolf.
Who's gonna try attacking Hainer?
He is. Just because I'm anticipating the fucking miss, I'm rushing through his attacks. They're literally just like... It's like the two Pikachus at the end of the first movie. Owl Buddy's dead. Zexel Zera.
I am not dead, which is amusing for several reasons. And I am going to go over here and two-hand with Sunsword on him. Because fuck this, and miss horribly.
Hang on, I forgot to put his, macy and that into his bar.
I'm pretty sure I missed with his 6.
He did, but I should have set their HP in that at least. I can't do their character sheet, which fucking sucks.
You can't do their NPC sheets.
No, it's only I had to upgrade my payment for it.
I'm able to do that for free. How are you?
I can't figure the fuck out. Every time I look for it, I would have to do something else. I just want a fucking NPC sheet. I don't know. Maybe I've had a really fucking hard week. Food poisoning, severe injuries.
You can't. I believe you can do that for free.
Alright.
You just can't transfer between. I'm going to counter weave as a bonus action on that guy. I
Okay.
know he's a spellcaster because Mind Flayer, they can cast spells.
Yeah.
Intuitive logic here.
Alright, so he effectively can't do anything with magic?
Essentially.
Okay.
So I'm saying a big fuck you to him.
And if I'm right, that actually cancels out his Mind Blast. Because it is essentially magic.
Yeah, essentially.
It is magic, actually. Alright.
Oh, so his constitution throws are -4.
Oof. Well, good news is this is going to be a fucking ridiculous amount of XP if you survive.
Yes.
Hopefully
that's
enough to level.
That's my turn.
Okay. Which brings us to Chaya.
Oh, I'm immediately going to call back my war pick.
And use it to murder this guy?
Exactly, and trying to think. I don't like using my last.
Use your free action to command Hainer.
No. Forget the werewolf. Kill the Mind Flayer.
I suggest you point at what you want him to kill.
Point at the Mind Flayer.
Yeah.
Oh, this is cool. Also, his range is of his cantrips and spells is reduced by 10 feet, or the range of touch. And
okay.
My saving throws is equal to my intelligence against this guy. Well, plus.
So, Chai, is that the end of your turn? Or you,
no, not yet.
Make your attack again. All right.
I can still do Cure Wounds on Zal.
Chunhua is down. She's at 0.
Yeah,
Chunhwa's down?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can bring her
Alright,
up
so then
to
I'm
9.
going to switch that and use it on Chunhwa instead.
Chunhua, you are at 6.
No, it's Disciple of Life is +3.
Oh, so 9. She's at 9.
And so and then I'm going to take a swing with my war pick at the Mind Flayer. Yep. Please don't fail me now, war pick.
That's a hit.
Alright.
For 6.
At least cut off one of its tentacles.
Seeing that it does piercing damage, it does not.
It's force damage.
Well, a war pick would do that, and even force can't cut. It can crush, but...
So I crushed one of his tentacles. Well, I mean, war picks kind of can cut, though.
I mean, technically it's piercing.
There's a really sharp end at the war pick that can technically slice through something. That's technical stuff.
Alright. So, that brings us to Chunhwa Mei. Half your movement to get up, and you could still take all of your actions.
I would like to heal myself.
4?
Hit points equal to my level, so 5.
What is that? What kind of action?
Hands.
What kind of action? Normal action?
Yeah, just as a regular action.
Okay. You're at 14. Whatever happens, happens.
I don't think there's any bonus action I can do.
You can mask off.
I don't want to lose health right now.
But you only lose half your health.
Or you only take damage equal to half.
Yeah, resistance to radiant damage. Actually,
My
don't you
concern
have?
is-
Don't you get more spells from the warlocks? Like hex or something?
Let me see what spells I got. Does I have 3 dual spells? Did I not write them in?
Probably not.
I have to use that later. My worry is that even if I take the mask off, any damage I take from that is gonna be my undoing because he could just wreck me. I think what I want to do is move. You said it takes half my action to get up.
hmm
Can I move away from him with the rest of my movement?
It would invoke attack of opportunity.
Would it?
Yep.
Well,
Yeah,
never mind.
unless you use the disengage action, you can't get away.
Which you cannot
Was that-
because you used... Yeah.
Don't you have your crimson rights?
Yes. I will imbue my halberd with my crimson right, which I do lightning damage with the one I chose.
hmm
And here, I'll put it up so you can read it.
Hit one up.
At 5th level, you should have 1 spell slot and 3 spells known.
Alright.
Eh.
So, that 5 health I got, take that back away because I'm using my crimson right.
Okay, you are at 9. And would that be your turn?
It also takes away 5 from my maximum hit points until
Yeah.
later. So, but yeah, that'll be it.
Which brings us to Hainer. We're at 99 and 107 on the initiative counter.
Cool. Can I have the player's handbook so I can look at? Apparently, I have spells that I can look at.
I need it.
Okay, now I'm doing it.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't tell me.
Hainer is going to run, which is going to invoke attack of opportunity. Does that, if it has multi-attack, does it take both attacks from the...
It only does 1.
Okay. Alright. That's a miss. Then Hainer is going to take... he's going to grab his sword along the way. Actually, no, he's going to take his hand axe out on the way.
I'm gonna check how many spells I'm supposed to know.
And he is going to attack with his hand axe. 16 is a hit. For 6 damage. Which brings us back to the Flayer.
Was an angry robot and the Chunwa Mei and a wizard and a cleric surrounding.
He does have to roll 1d6. Okay.
Or did you actually hit the mind flayer?
He did.
Oh. Cool, because I'm out of first level spell slots.
Yeah, he wanted to do a snatch and grab, but now it seems like a little less likely. So
He's not having a good time.
He's going to disengage and try to get some space. Which brings us back to this intelligence devourer who took another body. And is now just kind of standing there. Actually, no, it would have space to move. And the werewolf is coming after Zexel.
Oh no. I'm going to be downed again. This is good.
Sometimes it's nice to leave good enough alone. 11.
That's a miss.
Good shit.
That's how bloody the werewolf is.
Pretty fucking much. 15 for 5
That's
slashing.
a hit. I'm at 2.
Yep.
Ouch.
Ow, buddy's still dead.
Yeah.
Another L.
You just have to put in the reminder.
Yes, I do. Which brings us back to Zexel Zera at 2 HP.
Unlike what this werewolf thinks, I'm going to Misty Step, which teleports me 30 feet in any place I want, which means I'm going to teleport there. Could you move me there?
There. Okay. And you're now closer to the Mind Flayer.
Hey, I counterweaved him.
Yes, but
and
now
then
you're in
I'm going-
snatch and grab range.
I'm going to
Try not to
firebolt.
get eaten, Zexel.
Alright, you're going
Wait,
to
is Zexel intelligent enough to be eaten by a
Yep.
mind flayer?
They have to be downed in order for the Mind Flayer to actually eat them.
But is Zexel, like, would a mind flayer want to even eat Zexel's brain because of...
He knows magic.
That's true. Mind flayer would have no interest in Hainer.
That's 12 fire damage that ignores any fire resistance.
Even full magic resistance?
I don't know.
Well, it's a magical attack, so yeah, it would. You'd be resisting fire itself rather than magic, and magic being the predominant force. So, I'm going to say he takes half off of that. Which brings us to Chaya.
Alright. Let's see. Zexel, you are way over there. You are potentially about to get eaten. I am going to cast... is that... Oh no, that's a 10-minute spell. Don't want that. Lesser restoration? No, that's not going to help. Okay, so I'm going to cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level.
I thought you were out of slots.
First level slots.
But 2nd level isn't.
Yeah.
Also,
one slot there.
Cure Wounds is still a touch spell. So you would require Healing Word at 2nd level. Or, you
It's a
just
second
walk
level.
all the way over there and then touch me with Cure Wounds.
It has a range of 50 feet.
Healing Word is 60 feet.
Is that a 2nd level?
So that is 13.
On.
Me.
And then I'm going to use my war pick to try to finally end this werewolf's miserable life.
Okay. That's a hit. I do need to find one particular spell. 11 damage. It does drop it.
Finally, one threat taken care of.
Technically, yes.
And with that, and after spiking it through the head, that will be my turn.
Okay.
We only have the Mind Flayer to deal with.
Also, the intellect devours possessed body.
Round 2. Yeah. This is going to be a lot of fucking experience.
Oh, how do we survive?
By not dying.
You also don't know if you did survive yet.
I mean, that's technically true.
If we had Trump, this would be an
Or
easier
so?
fight.
Alright, so...
So yes, Chunwa can get up to the Mind Flayer.
I'm guessing Chunwan wants me to move up to the Mind Flayer.
There's a 25 feet option or a 30 feet option.
I'm going to say go on top of the rock simply to avoid line of targeting. Go ahead, give the halberd attack then, since I know you're probably going to do it. 12 is a miss, but she's making a double attack, so that 18 hits. Four
No.
plus your lightning. How much is the lightning damage you said?
1d4.
1d4. Go ahead, roll that. Okay, so it takes 0 lightning damage. Your damage output is not great this session. Then that brings us to Hainer, who is still ordered to go after the Mind Flayer.
Werewolf is dead now.
And he is going to...
Actually, the Hainer is too stupid to really be affected by the Mind Flayer.
That's a crit miss. Chunwa, give me a reflex save.
Oh, at 5th level, barbarians have extra attacks, so he can attack
Yeah.
again.
Alright, you missed the attack, but then 21. Add damage. -7. Where the
Once we kill this Elifted, let's cut off its head so we can speak to it.
you have to worry about its speech abilities.
That's right, they put a tentacle down their own throat in order to speak, don't they?
No, because they're primarily psychers, so they telepath.
Which brings us to the Mind Flayer, who needs to roll another d6, which is a failure. And it's going to attack Chunwa with the tentacle action. This is not going to be good. Seven. That's a hit.
Ouch.
That's 12 psychic damage to Chunwa with the tentacle. And that's an automatic failure on the grapple check that follows it.
Play.
Return of this guy. But different.
Oh no.
Actually, there's supposed to be two, so yeah, there's actually two of these fuckers.
Oh no.
Hang on, I gotta move it over there because... Wait, no. Commoner's there. Commoner's running up after Jaya.
Stupid They don't make these parasites intelligent, do they?
They are intelligent. They're just they crave a host. They crave a host, and that's a mess.
They're werewolves. They're dead werewolves all over the place.
They cannot do a dead body that they had previously taken.
Ah.
It has to be an incapacitated, but not. It has to be incapacitated, but not overtly damaged. So, in other words, it has to have a intact skull.
Gotcha. Which none of the things that I've killed with a lore pick have.
Yes. And this one is running this way.
Oh no.
It actually had to use all of its movement. It's not actually going to go after her because, yeah, Mind Flayers get dibs on what the fuck they grab. So, yeah, that's all that can do for now, which brings us to Zexel. Zexel Zera.
Hello?
Hello?
Will I be attacked by the Intellect Devourer if I run to him, or is he going to attack me?
Hang on.
Or is he not interested in the wizard?
Right now it seems to just be running. And if I'm gonna be honest, it cannot kill you unless it gets a crit.
Alright.
Okay, good.
So, first things first, I'm going to go over here and I am going to one hand my sun sword.
That is a hit. For 10 in total.
And I am going to bonus action Shadow Blade.
Alright.
Well, it's a concentration spell, but, you know, it does that, so.
Okay. And it does...
It misses.
No, because you hit, he does have to make a dex save because he took damage. He passes the dex save. So Chunma is still grappled. Were she to be healed, by literally any amount, she could be back to conscious and resist everything that happens.
That will be my next turn. All right. So I'm going to go ahead because I still have spell slot level 3 spell slots. I am going to. I think. Do I want? Yeah, cure wounds level 3.
I love how
You-
everyone. You want me to move you up?
Yeah, you
I
have
need
to
to be
tou-
moved up. It's 50 feet.
No, because Cure Wounds is a touch spell.
And
Wait, yeah, cure wounds is yeah. Okay, yeah, move me up.
okay, that evokes attack of
Feeling more.
opportunity, but at the same time, fucking no one gives a shit about this commoner.
All right, yeah. I mean,
The Commoner isn't much of a threat, to be honest.
Hunter is like a joke at this point. All right,
14.
so that's at level 3 and
That's
submit
normally
there.
Okay,
gotcha.
that is 18 health on Chunhua.
18 on Chunhua.
Yay! Thank you.
You
Brought
are
her
happy
back
to get your brain sucked out this turn, but you are going to have to make a strength check.
Oh, I didn't say I was back, so that's probably weird.
Meh.
You're conscious, though.
Escape DC.
I returned as soon as my character did, so.
Okay. So, that the end of your turn? Or are you bringing your spiritual weapon over?
But yeah, I'm going to spring my spiritual weapon over because, really, commoners are just pathetic little weaklings.
You could just keep backhanding them and they just keep coming back.
Exactly.
They're only dangerous in
And-
numbers.
And then you can bash the
I'm going to bash the Eldritch Monster anyway. Okay.
So, overall, how is Chunhua feeling at this point?
Big hit.
Been down twice. You see Eldritch monsters. 8 force damage is a hit.
another
Is my
dex
weapon
save.
still imbued, even though I went down?
No, it is not.
Fuck. I couldn't even get to
You did. It just did no damage.
Sucks.
Which
Also, this
did
is
8
another
damage.
dex save.
wait, what?
Well, the Eldritch Monster got a
Oh
hit
yeah.
again.
And it fails. It loses its grip on Chunhua. She drops to the ground. Give me a intelligence check.
Me?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. You
I
are.
hit wisdom.
That's a wisdom save, not an intelligence check.
Actually, no. That's fine. Sorry, I didn't read the last sentence.
Wisdom was fine?
No, it's.
Oh.
This didn't happen until the grapple ended. Or the grapple ended, so it doesn't matter. So Chunhua,
Yes.
it is your turn. An eldritch
okay.
monstrosity is behind you.
Yes.
It just tried to eat your fucking brain.
Yeah. Pretty pissed about that.
Hit it really hard.
Bad about my thing not being, but whatever. Cool. Neither of those hit, I assume.
Yeah.
Great. Carry on.
No bonus actions or anything?
No, I already used my blood curse.
And you don't get action surges.
No.
Okay. Which brings us to Hainer.
Good job,
Ooh.
Hainer. Killed the freaking mind flayer.
Swing. Miss. Swing. Hit. For 6 damage.
Is
Hainer swings his axe sideways, attempting to get the throat of the mind flayer, and actually cuts off one of the tentacles as he chops deep into its shoulder, following through. Mind Flayer's turn is now. And it fails.
Die trash.
You. Alright. It's actually going to make another. It's actually going to make an attack at Hainer.
Who, the mind player?
Yeah.
Why do you attack such a stupid creature?
Because it hit him.
Okay, but that's not going to give him any
I can't read
brains.
it. I just want to see the art.
That is a miss. And it's.
Quick question.
Yeah.
Ziggy, is health pot regular action or bonus action?
I think it's a regular action. Yeah, this thing's has to have. It can't use it. It can't use it. Holy fuck.
You can't use what?
I've been trying to get it so it can plane shift away, and it has to have 5 feet around it empty at the end or at the beginning of its turn, but
But it can't.
do it because
It's surrounded.
All around.
no, not only that, it's in Barovia, but the
And
spell
Barovia won't allow it to plane shift.
the spell it used in order to hide itself was technically a plane shift.
For a mind player, you're a dumbass.
Mind Player kind of screwed this one up.
Yeah, but do you really expect a bunch of assholes to survive a couple werewolves and someone taking pot shots of poison doing 25 damage each time it hit?
That was awful.
Yes, apparently.
That was
So-
god awful, but I'm still alive. So.
It can't do anything except run away, which evokes attack of opportunity by 3 things.
Yeah. Die trash.
I want to kill this Mind Player and find out where its hive is.
So it gets attacked by my
Zexal,
sun sword.
Painter, and Chunhua.
Let's go, hater.
He missed.
Come on.
Crit miss. Chunhua, make a reflex save.
Do I do that with Dex?
Yeah. Oof.
Oof. Hater, please don't hit me too hard.
It's only a +6 attack.
Shut the fuck up.
Alright, you take 8 damage.
8?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll be at 10 then.
But everyone else hit.
I got 9.
Oh, you got a 9?
Yeah.
I too.
Sun sword, +1.
9 plus
Plus
9.
9.
It drops to the ground.
Yes.
Even before it ran away, it died.
You actually hit exactly its HP. And now you
Wow.
just have a commoner running at you. As well as a brain. The brain has to make an attack against Hainer.
Why does it have to?
Because it lost its master controlling it.
Oh, okay.
Which, really, it's not much of a threat. I think the commoner is actually more of a threat. Actually, no, the commoner is less of a threat.
Because they could be down in one hit, technically.
No, because its damage is 1d20, or its attack rolls 1d20.
King Commoner.
It hits Hainer. It hits Hainer for 2d4 plus 2. 6 damage.
For 6 what damage?
Slashing.
Resistance
Alright, so it's
3.
then the
Haters-
commoner comes up against Chaya to swing.
I just
Miss. And that brings us to Owl Buddy. Then
Is dead.
Yep.
143, new high score.
Zexel Zera.
Zexel Zera is going to Shadow Blade on the Intellect Devourer.
Okay. That's a hit.
For
12.
12 psychic damage, and that's a bonus action, so I could one-hand my Sun Sword for a crit.
Oh, it's dead.
Hell yeah.
You pretty much smite this thing with your Sun Sword.
Oh, it did 16 damage with my Sun Sword.
Yeah, it had 9 HP when you swung.
Oh, you
that's
kebab
hilarious. Basically.
I gotta fucking calculate XP.
live.
Fun.
So that brings us to Chaya.
It just looks at the commoner like,
Do their illusions count for XP?
why?
The werewolves
My,
were not illusions.
Oh, okay.
And brings over my war pick. Hopefully, the war pick will just bring it into this person's miserable existence.
Jesus fuck.
Here.
I mean, their AC is
That's a
very
miss.
low.
That's a hit. Their AC is 11 when they're traveling. I gotta find the experience for the assassin.
Please be illusion.
He still killed it.
Also, the Mind Flayers
I already did
XP. Okay.
And I'm not gonna count the fucking dead bodies because, like, let's face it, killing 2 dead bodies, that's only 50 XP in
Yeah,
total
it's
for
not
the
worth it.
dead bodies.
Well,
The
at
XP is
least.
still 50 XP.
Oh wait, there's still like one more Mind Flayer though, because I killed one, and the other one's in here.
No, that's an Intellect Devourer.
That's what I'm talking about. There's 2 of them.
Yeah.
And once we finish this one, we still have to kill that one.
That won't be a problem.
Jesus fuck. Okay. So,
Unit 7.
this is dead. She's dead. Which
Which
does
is the-
force it to teleport out of the head. There. Chunwa.
Alright.
Eldritch Blast it.
Oh my god, my leg. Using Eldritch magic to kill Eldritch beings. That's a hit.
Shooting. Hold on, I have to hit it again.
That was the wrong spell.
That's a miss.
Me? I hit the wrong one?
You hit Hellish Rebuke.
I did?
Yeah.
By
Alright,
accident.
one more. Because, alright, 3 of those are hits, I believe.
So 3, 1.
Oh no, the last one was also Hellish Rebuke. I hate my fat fingers.
So roll Eldritch Blast again. There you go. 22, 18, and 18.
I gotta find this fucking thing's AC.
It's not all that high, actually.
I know, but I still have to make sure. I don't know if it's 15 or what. I'm stupid. This thing's organized by alphabet. All of
Yeah.
it. Its AC is 12. Yeah. So,
So another Eldritch Blast damage.
well,
Actually,
no, one of them
there's
was a
3.
6.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so just 3. Yeah.
So that's
9.
9. Yeah, it's pretty beat up. Which brings us to Hainer. He's gonna walk over to it and grapple it.
Please finally do something. Please, Hannah.
Well, here's the thing. This fucking thing has a -2.
Yes, Hater.
Hater
Yeah, he
will.
grapples it. And using his attack, he's just gonna smash it against the ground.
Yes.
So that's 1d20 plus his...
With advantage. Because he's grappling it.
He hits it against the ground. And that's,
I mean, technically, it's an improvised melee unarmed attack, so it's 1d4 plus strength.
Yep. And it still takes 0 damage because it's
Immune
it's
to
resistant on that one.
Ah.
Right. Once its master is lost, immunities are lost in exchange for resistances. So, it loses 1 HP. Okay.
And now it's my turn.
It has to struggle in his hand.
Which requires a versus strength throw.
15 versus 6. It gets loose. Hainer.
Come on, Hater.
Hainer, why?
Hainer,
Zal.
I'm going to go over to it, and I'm going to Shadow Blade
Hit. 8.
for 8 psychic, and that is it dead?
No.
Sun Sword, one-handed,
Hit. Now it's
8.
dead. Okay.
This is funny. The wizard did it. I'm not.
You survived a CR 11 encounter
live.
for a grand total
Go live, bitch.
of 9,150 experience.
It's not bad.
Divided by 4
9,000.
is 2,288 experience.
Could you type that in the chat?
Each person.
Each person get
2288 experience.
We should all be at 8,438.
Just shy of level 6.
So that's 10,000 and 726.
what? 1,000?
10.
Whoops, sorry. I'm clicking things.
That's
2,720.
So that's level 6 then, huh?
Are we level 6?
No.
Level 6? Nope, 14,000 for level 6.
God damn it.
So it's another 4,000 experience for
You would
level
have to
6.
kill this whole thing 2 more times.
God.
So those guards have just been, or the one guard that kind of stayed to watch the gate while the other 2 dragged their dead friend, have just been watching in horror of what you have to deal, or what you have had to deal with. So let me drag you back to...
Can I just look at him and be
Hang
like,
on.
can we please rest now?
Chaya is spent. She is very tired.
I'm also super bloodied right now. despite being healed constantly.
I can't die because no one would take care of my 3 cats.
Yeah, I also have 3 cats.
Alright. So the guards just look at you and say, "Get your asses inside before something else comes."
Thanks.
And we just get inside.
Yeah. Please.
We didn't have to pay after all.
They just want to make sure you don't bring a bunch of other shit here. At this point, the bodies are just rotting outside as the thunderstorm starts, or that big wave of rain just starts sweeping over the village that you're at. And it's almost a refreshing... It feels almost like a godsend to have this cold rain hit your skin after such a battle.
That was
Chunhwa's ready to take a fucking nap.
Aya is probably going to try to find the nearest inn.
That's in all of
That
our
sounds
best
like a
interests.
plan.
The guards actually just kind of bring you along to a cottage and just say, "They're gone for the night, get some rest. They'll meet you in the morning."
Thank you.
Alright, Chaya is too tired to really think too
Think
hard
everyone
about
is.
it. So
Yeah.
So you're
Yeah.
over here now. So-
Especially after the almost dying.
Twice in my case.
I almost died once.
Think of how fucked you would have been if it got its mind blast back.
I'm glad it never happened.
Also, you were literally one turn away from it killing you.
I know. It's
It-
scary.
It would have done, it would have done 10d10 plus 10 psychic damage to
What the fuck?
Would it, if it has you grappled, it would have devoured your brain, dealing 10d10 plus 10 psychic damage. And yes,
Awful.
it's an outright kill.
Absolutely awful.
Hooray for the wizard!
You saved my life.
I did.
Wizard and the cleric.
Yeah, the cleric did heal you to ensure it couldn't do that next turn.
They both saved my life. Actually.
Okay, so everyone, full rest.
Yes.
You are
Yay.
healed up. You have your spell slots back,
It's also now a new day. For a Tamer to be controlled by someone else.
which I believe would be Zexel.
I got
Oh.
all my spells back.
Yay, having all my spells and having Fireball available.
Hey, to having everything.
This is like the 3rd time we've defied all odds, and I really appreciate it.
The original plan was for this fucker to grab one of you and just run away and force you guys on a rescue mission.
Hooray for players ruining DM expectations.
Oh, don't worry, I have other plans, and this was literally meant to torment Chunhua because of poison and eldritch beings.
And she hates both. Well, one she fears, the other one she hates. And the one she fears would not be the one you'd expect.
Yeah, she took an arrow of it. So as you wake up, you hear the soft weeping of a woman in the backyard.
Good way to start the morning. I guess I'll go outside and see what she's weeping about. Ask her what's wrong.
She seems to be weeping over a freshly made grave. And it looks unfortunately small.
Oh.
As you look a bit closer, there are 3 other graves much like it in the backyard.
Aya goes out there and goes to the old woman and says, "Do I need to perform last rites?"
No, No, she has been gone for almost a full 10 day. We had her rites performed, it's just taking adjustment.
So,
Not grieve for her, for she is now being judged and heading to a better place.
I'm guessing by all the graves, she's very unlucky with children.
This village has felt cursed for a while. We have been unable to grow enough crops to keep people alive, and our youngest had fallen down with illness. Past about 7 nights ago. We finally got to burying her about 4 days ago, and the noise from the abbey makes it hard to mourn peacefully.
What kind of noise from the abbey?
Pretty much as you asked, the bells from the abbey start ringing chaotically. Very out of sync of what you would expect from an abbey. And the woman says, it happens at unpredictable intervals. No one dares go up there.
Which god is this abbey dedicated to?
I do not know. It was ritually dedicated to Saint Markovia.
I know who Saint Markovia is.
You would not?
None of us are native here, so I don't
Yeah.
think any kind of check would work.
Saint Mark. Who is this saint of which you speak?
Son of a bitch.
I'm guessing the book makes it inconvenient for you to find.
No, the book literally doesn't say.
What the fuck?
Actually, it says who Saint Markovia is described as, but in Castle Ravenloft. In a completely different chapter.
What?
Yeah. She says, the abbey was abandoned for longer than a few generations can remember. And, well, I'm not sure if they are a man, but a man came down and just taken the abbey. It was his. After a time, it just... Oh, fuck. They actually... Alright. The Abbey of St. Markovia is named after a priest of the Morning Lord who took a stand against the Devil's Strahd. After a fierce uprising, Markovia and her most loyal followers stormed Ravenloft only to be destroyed. And the man had taken the abbey in hopes of what he said to purify this land of its torment.
You know the name of this man?
No, but it just says the abbot.
Such a wonderful description.
Well, to be fair, you're going to learn some things once you go there, if you go there.
Oh,
You still have the Holy Hill to investigate. They don't even provide a fucking picture of this dude.
Abbey's right here, so why don't we just go up to the Abbey real quick? Shouldn't take long.
Hang on.
I mean, we're quite new to this village. We should probably explore it.
Oh, fuck yeah, I can't show you that. That's a big spoiler. Yeah, it's gone. Don't worry. I wanted to... I wanted to see if there's a way I could describe it, but there's no way I can describe it. They just look very human yet unhuman.
Let me see if I'm running low on anything. If I am, I might want to go to a store.
So,
Alright, so I guess we could go explore the town and then meet up to go to the Abbey, or what?
If I go to a store, how much would a components pouch cost?
I'm not sure. That would be in the player's handbook.
Component
don't.
pouches are 20 gold. I'll
He's looking it up. I'll just say.
Here, take it, just in case.
Well, earlier when I said I needed it, you were like, well, I need it. So
I needed it for that fight.
I know.
Because of spells.
Didn't find it.
But I actually misread it. That Mind Flayer did not have any other spells.
Oh.
Because it would have to be a Arcanist. Which would have increased the CR.
A component pouch is 25 gold. Yeah.
I would like to purchase one from.
You could search around and maybe find one.
Alright.
Arcane foci replace
Oh.
component pouches as long as the ingredients doesn't cost gold.
Yeah.
Okay.
As long as it costs less than 1 gold, your focus replaces it.
Oh my god.
Also, I do have a component kept pouch just in case, so you could always ask the wizard.
Yeah, that's fine.
You want to buy it from him?
He said I could borrow.
Yeah, but you'd be using his components.
Hold on. I'm trying to.
I still have an arcane focus, Ziggy.
True.
Besides, if it's really that inconvenient, I could pay him. I'd rather pay him than someone else.
And because you're part of the party, it only costs you 10 gold.
Yeah, I don't think I have an arcane focus.
An arcane pouch, a component pouch is 25 gold normally, and I'm giving you a massive discount of 10.
I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Alright,
10
I'm gonna
gold
say...
for me, component pouch for you.
Wait, is the holy symbol a focus?
Yeah, your holy symbol is a focus.
Oh, alright then.
The full moon has passed, so I have to save that event. Okay. Well, either way, it's going to happen in time. Okay, so now what?
Well, I no longer need to make a purchase, so.
Yeah. The brother and sister that you had brought here.
Oh yeah.
Have,
They're still with us,
Forgot
aren't
about that.
they say that
I
they
did too.
will stay in this town until either the next new moon or full moon.
Okay. So they're just gonna be chilling here.
They're going to be staying here, and she seems very anxious about it. About, like, when she says full moon and new moon.
So as long as we come back here before then, we can help? Or on the night of...
You're pretty sure something's going to happen on one of those nights, yes.
So we should be back here by then?
Yeah.
infected with lycanthropy?
You didn't see any wounds?
Is she worried because of Strahd?
You're not entirely sure right now.
Point blank. Are you a lycanthrope?
She says, no, I haven't even, succumbed to vampirism, even though I was twice bitten.
That's rather odd. Okay.
Okay, so yeah, that has to wait a little bit. So she just says that there is a ritual that has to happen on a night that represents either Mother Night or the Morning Lord.
Just the Morning Lord here.
The Morning Lord is essentially the god of daylight. Their blessing.
My backup
Oh,
character
okay.
worships them.
Essentially, Morning Lord is good guy. Mother Night is like the bad guy, but the necessary evil.
All right.
You'll learn more about it as the story progresses.
Yeah, so since we're talking about him, if I ever die, my backup character is a cleric who worships the Morning Lord.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Is it a
cool.
light cleric?
Twilight.
Twilight?
Yeah. But I did give her a lot of healing spells.
I do not know the subclass of Twilight.
It's on
cleric.
D&D Beyond.
It actually is a supported thing, but it's not in books.
It's a new one, so yeah, it's not in books
Yeah.
yet, but it's on the official D&D website.
Oh, it's a UA, of course.
Yes. When I was choosing a class, I saw it and I was like, ooh, this sounds nice.
I mean, part of me is like, UA classes are OP, and I don't like them because of it. Because they're
It's
playtests.
well, like I said, I would never allow anyone to use any class or race that I could not easily counter in a moment's notice. So no matter what, every player will have its moments of strength and weakness.
I mean, sorcerers are way easier to kill than wizards.
Anyhow, I guess we head up to the abbot, or what?
Yes.
Okay? It is about, given the winding road, there's about I hate that I did this. There's about a 35-minute trek to get up it. I'm sorry, with this thing on, it's hard for me to hear. I fucking hate how long this takes to load.
Much as
Does it
it's
take a
the
long
mind
time?
players who have taken over the abbot.
Does it take a long time because it's big?
Well, you can look now.
It's not loaded on my screen.
You don't have light?
It's in the bottom left corner.
I think it's just not loaded for me. Everyone else can see.
For the love of... Why are you not loaded? Do you not have light? Also, reset your, Yeah, you don't have light.
You didn't give me light.
Fuck off. You didn't heal yourself. There.
Now I can see.
Okay, everyone set your HP back to max.
Okay.
Dead.
I gotta put Hainer on the map. And I'm sorry for anyone who may have been excited for me to roleplay these little bastards that we are about to encounter. I can't fucking bray like a donkey.
Also, our buddy's still dead. I haven't resummoned him.
A corpse nearby.
Hang on. Yeah, I put all this shit in advance.
Can we give a chance to let Owl Buddy come back?
That's up to y'all.
I vote yes.
You want to just do it on this mountainside about 600 feet in the air?
That'll take an hour and 10 minutes to cast as a ritual, and I would require 10 gold worth of stuff.
Well then, if it can't be done, we'll just move on for now.
Well, I'm trying to let you all live with your decisions, so I'm gonna stay silent.
I was just letting him know that if he wants to get Owl Buddy right now, I support it. But if we can't do it, we'll just
Yeah.
move.
Ultimately, it's up to the party. Where did Chaya go?
She
Here.
disappeared.
No, she's under Zal.
Yep, my finger's acting weird. Nope, stop. Stop.
Ping where you want to go. I can move you.
I'm not there, I think.
Each of these squares is 10 feet. Okay, awesome.
Alright, here-ish.
You want to go there.
There, yes.
Okay.
I don't know why Roll20 is acting weird.
You can always just refresh real quick.
That's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
I want to find a corpse.
You want to find a corpse?
So I can animate the dead and get an undead buddy. There's Owl Buddy, and then there's Undead Buddy, and then there's Hainer.
And Hainer is
Hainer-
controlled by Zexel Zera today.
Yes.
Okay. So, I gotta read this. The switchback road that hugs the cliff is 10 feet wide and covered with loose gravel and chunks of broken rock. The ascent is slow and somewhat treacherous as the air grows colder as one nears the top. The road from the village climbs above the mist to the wide ledge on which the abbey is perched. A light dusting of snow covers the trees and the rocky earth. The gravel road passes between two small stone outbuildings, to either side which resembles 5-foot high, 3-foot thick wall of jumbled stones held together by mortar. Blocking the road are iron gates attached to the outbuildings by rusty hinges. They appear to be unlocked. Viewed through the gates, the stone abbey stands quiet. Its two wings are joined by a 15-foot high curtain wall. A belfry protrudes from the rooftop in the closer northern wing, which also sports a chimney blowing gray smoke. Jesus fuck. So, what are you doing first?
Are these stones climbable?
These, hang on. These stones, that's the wall. And it seems that right here is the gate.
Is it climbable?
The wall itself is... The wall itself is 45 feet high.
I mean, if you want to climb up, try climbing up and then fall and take 46 blunt damage, be my guest.
And that's a athletics check per 10 feet, by the way.
Lovely, so no.
Yeah. The
Move
gate
up
itself
to
actually
looking.
looks to be... It looks like you could actually kind of just push it.
But do we want to just push it?
I'm just gonna cast guidance on my two party members here, just in case.
And it's up to the party of which they would, or if they want to stop at 30 minutes, or if they want to go on a bit longer. Because it's it's 10:25 here. Alright, so you have a D4 to an ability check of choice.
One does. Well, except for me. Can I use guidance on myself?
One willing teacher. or creature.
One
Well,
willing
I'll touch
creature.
myself and give my self guidance.
What?
Okay, I'll come and receive.
You
I'm
Really
fine
don't
with
even-
ending over here.
you want to wait? What? What's that?
Never mind. I'm good for going for like another half hour.
Well, if you want to end it here, we can end it here. No problem. Because this is the beginning of technically another dungeon.
Yeah, dungeons
Yeah.
can last for like a whole session.
Yeah, if it's gonna take a while, then.
All right.
So yeah, I think we should end here and then do the dungeon. And
Plus, it's always good to leave at a point of anticipation and a bit of a cliffhanger.
yes, cliffhangers, woo!
So, tonight, I would like to thank you all for coming, being my players, being my viewers, and overall just having a good time. It was a very interesting session. And with that, good night, and remember, someone loves you.
Party right. Yay.